There's more to move you right now at Team Mazda. Get 1.9% for 60 months on a new Mazda CX-50, Mazda CX-70, or Mazda CX-90. And make no payments for 90 days. The selection and savings are here for you at Team Mazda on Airline.
Oh, where are we? 4.
Where is that?
Lucky number 4. Up in the sky.
Oh, okay.
4
Yes.
of 40.
4.
I know.
Well, 4 could be your
like.
lucky number if you want to win the jackpot because no one won last night.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now it's up to, what is it up to?
$1.3 billion.
That's like Taylor Swift money right there.
No.
Almost.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
It's still not quite.
Yeah, listen. Travis Kelce won the jackpot. He gets to
did.
get married to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and
You
it was
don't need no
actually
Powerball.
it was Bill Belichick who said that's the best catch of his career.
Oh.
And yeah, it was a rare moment of personality for Bill Belichick. And then yesterday was yesterday.
Bless
and
it. That was a very nice sentiment.
Sorry about
for
it, Bill
him.
Belichick.
Yeah.
Belichick had a personality.
Welcome to college.
Yeah, welcome to college.
Yeah, but that was a very nice sentiment
Yeah,
from
it was.
him, wishing the couple well.
So
yes.
1.3 and the cash is what, 590?
539.
It's all before
yeah, it's about
taxes.
$500 million. That's big money.
That's a little bit of change.
Yeah, still
yeah.
check your tickets though. If you've got those tickets from last night's drawing, 2 people, one in Minnesota, one in
Right.
North Carolina, won a measly $2 million.
Measly. Chump change.
Yeah.
So maybe you won like
Nothing.
100 grand or something.
Yeah.
That's probably worth
Check
it.
your
It's worth your
tickets.
time.
Yeah.
$50. I'd like to win $50.
That could
Listen,
almost get you
that's
lunch
lunch.
these days. Yeah, almost.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
Close, depending on where you're going.
Yeah, you can take us to Piccadilly and treat us.
Yeah.
All 4 of us, one coffee
Go to the dilly.
at CC's and Starbucks.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Dilly dilly.
Yes.
Dilly.
Ooh.
Y'all had good Labor Days. I was thank you guys for letting me take a couple days.
Oh,
That was
my
great.
God.
Tell
No,
us about your
Yes.
weekend. Yeah.
No, it's still like everybody. Look, it was
You had
great.
your brother in from out of state, and your daughter leaves this morning.
Yeah,
for-
she literally is on the road this
No.
morning, so we got to help her get her packed up and ready to go. She's on the road. But no, I mean, it was opening day for LSU, and as a lot of folks did, they kind of had their little backyard tailgates, and that's exactly what we did. Just a bunch of family and friends, and we were able to do that, and the game ended the right way, which made it that much better. But yeah, no, that's all it was.
But it
so.
makes a difference when you're surrounded by the people you love and
Yeah.
you don't get to do that every weekend.
No, it was.
Yes.
We had some family who lives well north of here. They were down, and some other family from other parts of Louisiana. So it was about 14 or 15 of us. It was,
Come
it was kind of it was neat. It
Fun
was really
is
fun.
that. So what was on the Barbie?
So I ended up doing it. So yeah, I left up the cooking to me. Actually, my aunt brought in a cake, a bunch
Hello.
of birthdays around the same kind of time frame. So it was actually funny. On the birthday cake, it was like happy 271st birthday, and so they added up the birthdays of all the people that we were celebrating,
Yes.
and then one to grow on. And so the magic number was 271. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Okay.
But you can't put 271 candles on the cake, so they just spelled it
That'd
out.
be a lot of
That's
fire.
a lot.
A
That's
lot of flames.
We'd have had some extra guests at this.
You guys are good. You guys have like 20 years on America, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, youngins over
Plus
there.
one.
So I did most of the food, and so I did pig shot appetizers, and then I ended up making fish tacos for the crew for everybody. So yeah.
And the fish would be?
For tacos, I like tilapia because it holds together a little bit
Your
more
favorite.
than catfish.
Yeah.
You can do catfish, but I kind of I chop it up too. I just not like a strip in there.
Yeah.
I kind of chop it up and add even more seasoning
With some
to it.
salsa in there?
Yummy.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
make your own sauce and make your own
Yes.
slaw and all that stuff. Yeah,
That sounds so good. Take us back to Saturday and take us back to Matt's house.
I know, right?
Yum.
it was good.
Man.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So he's got
Hopefully
what?
nobody did
200? He's got 20 years on America.
Well, we're going to
271
be
250.
250. Yeah.
This
Oh yeah, I
year.
knew that.
Next
Yeah.
one.
Yes. Yes.
It's next July 4th will be 250.
Yes.
That's the big
Look
one.
at that.
1776.
We
then.
planning
There's a
something?
lot to remember.
Are we planning something?
A birthday party?
There might be a party
Maybe
somewhere.
his aunt will cook us a cake.
We did a
Make
9
us a
News
cake?
This Morning
Make us
cruise
a
to
cake.
celebrate the year. Yeah. The
Absolutely.
Gaither Vocal Band does it every year.
You guys
Okay.
gonna go on a
The
cruise
Gaither
tour?
Vocal Band?
We could do a 9 News This Morning
Anniversary cruise? How long has the show been in existence, ever, to this day?
This one?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
4:30
When did it
at
debut?
least. What?
Which has felt like 25 years, hasn't it?
Oh, more than that.
We'd
Yeah,
have to go back into the archives to find when 9 News This Morning ever debuted on Channel 9.
That's a good question, but we are, after America celebrates 250, we're going to be coming up on our 75th. Right?
That's right.
Already? We just celebrated 70.
It felt like
Seems
it was
like it.
Yeah.
recent, yeah.
Seems
A
like
couple
it.
years ago, huh? Wow.
Thanks to all the viewers out there
A version
allowing
of
us
the
to come
show I
into
think
their
started
homes.
in the mid-90s,
Mid-90s.
I think.
Okay.
I'll have to go back
That
and see.
makes a good trivia question. We'll have to come back, and if you guessed it right, just throw a number out there. Email
You know what's
one of
going to be
us.
a great trivia question later is what did Corso put on for the very last time.
And you knew it was going to happen.
yeah.
So I'm watching that. I'm thinking, oh my God, are they going to let him dot the I? For those who don't know, Ohio State, Script, Ohio, the band comes out, and there's always it's a big moment when they dot the I, right? The dotting of that, it's a huge moment. I'm like, are they going to have him dot the I? Because they're out on the field. I'm like, are they going to walk, because they disappeared for a minute, and are they going to walk him out and have him dot the I? That's not what they ended up doing.
Yeah.
But there was, to have him put on, like he calls his first love, the Buckeye.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Because that was his first pick.
Exactly right.
We're not going to talk about who he
picked
picked
it
him
over.
Well,
I'm sorry about that.
But yeah, but he was right though.
He was.
And
He
not only
was.
was right about that, he was right about Florida State.
Yeah,
and
he
he
was
was one
like,
of the
perfect
only ones who
picks.
He
got
had a
that.
good day.
Yeah,
I think he had
For his
perfect
last game,
picks,
he had
yeah.
a great day. He was on the whole time, off and on, and
You know who he picked to win the national
I do.
championship? Yeah.
Go
LSU.
Tigers.
Did he? I missed
He
that
threw
part.
it out. He's
Yep.
like, I'm going the whole way. LSU the whole way.
LSU
I'm
the
sitting there
whole way.
going, what in the world?
Listen,
You're the coach?
if Coach says it,
That's right.
let's make it
Manifest
happen.
it.
Well,
Yes,
he's been
indeed.
pretty accurate so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
Yes, but it was a great tribute to him.
It
all the
was.
way
Oh my
around.
God, they did a great job beginning to end.
It was fantastic. Speaking of accurate,
Ta-da.
meteorologist Red Silver.
Phew.
How we doing with the forecast? Look, man, you cooked up a good day. It looks like a good week.
Yeah, it really does. And the tropics and the Gulf are quiet.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the finish line. Let's go. And
Yes.
welcome to September. Hopefully you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. Look at this beautiful sunrise overlooking False River, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. This is going to be a pretty nice day, too. The humidity not that bad. Temperature-wise, we should get to the low 90s, which, by the way, we're at 73 now. And we did make it to 91 yesterday. That was on Labor Day Monday. And again, that's right on the money with where we typically are this time of year. Now, we do have another front that's going to make its way towards our area. That's going to be later in the week, Wednesday going into Thursday. It's just going to graze us to the north. It's actually not going to drop our temperatures, but hopefully it'll cut into the humidity, and it's going to keep our rain chances very, very low. Right now, we're not seeing anything on our live local radar, at least not here in the Baton Rouge area, but we do have a couple of non-severe thunderstorms parked out over to the Gulf, and then the other round is up to the north around the I-20 going to Jackson, Mississippi, and between there and going up north towards Memphis, Tennessee. We're not going to see that much in the way of rain for today. I would say 10%, maybe less than 20%. That's really going to be about it. Most of us stay dry, so you're not going to need the rain gear for tonight either, or going into tomorrow, maybe just a couple of hit or miss isolated showers. There you see them Wednesday afternoon. That's only going to be maybe 20% at best. So we look to stay relatively dry over the next couple of days because we're getting rid of those deep purples that we've become so used to in the entire summer, and now replacing them with the greens, more dry, more stable air, and that tends to keep the dew points down, and it tends to limit our chances of rain as well. For today, no different. We're only going to have a 10% chance in the afternoon, and again, high temperatures going to be in the low 90s. There you see over the next few days, though, the one thing I will say, the heat does sneak up a little bit at the end of the work week going into the weekend. Not going to need any kind of heat advisory or heat alerts, so we'll be okay there. Then we get the update over in the tropics, and yes, we did just get this update, so I've got to update this graphic, but you see now it's in red, so that means there is a high chance of this wave in the tropical Atlantic actually getting the next name. Right now, it's too early to say, but a lot of the models do kind of keep it as kind of a fish storm wrapping out to the Atlantic, and we are getting closer and closer to the top of the pyramid here, the top of the graph that represents the absolute peak of hurricane season. Only a 10% chance for today in the afternoon, so I would say go ahead and leave the umbrella at home. Then for tonight, still dry, still partly cloudy, getting an overnight low, nice, cooling down to about 70 degrees, pretty good for this time of year. In the 7-day, there's no big chance of rain. The biggest stuff we've got, 20%ers. We'll have that for Saturday. I don't think it's going to play a significant role for LSU's next game. Of course, they'll be home against Louisiana Tech, and I think for the most part, the weather is going to cooperate there. It is now 7:11. Johnny A., how is traffic?
Slow coming out of Denham. We're at single digits on the speedometer right now in some stretches of I-12, especially right past Pete's Highway. So it starts backing up right here before the Jubin crossing area. You can kind of see that right here. And then very slow traffic in and through Denham and into Baton Rouge. There's a live look at the at I-12 as you make your way right past the Range overpass and then onto the Amy River Bridge. Still bumper-to-bumper traffic past that. And then we're slowing down again right around Millerville. 31 minutes, so half an hour from Denham to Baton Rouge, measured from Jubin to the 1012. And the 1012 to downtown starting to slow down. You'll see brake lights right at the College Drive overpass around Acadian Thruway, and then on beyond that as you get to the downtown area. It is 7:12 Tuesday morning. Back to work, back to school. WAFB's 9 News Now with Liz and Matt. Some updates for you next.
7:13 your time right now. A few things that we're following for you. Actually, the police could use your help. Deadly shooting in Baton Rouge, one that was caught on camera.
It's that drive-by we told you about just over 24 hours ago. We've gotten this exclusive surveillance video from a local business. You see that SUV pull up alongside that vehicle at the corner of Government and South Foster, and multiple shots fired into that vehicle. We're told a 19-year-old Roderick Faulkner died from this. Right now, police are looking for a suspect. It's a call to Crime Stoppers if you know anything.
Something else to be on the lookout for. Scams looking to be taken advantage of. Our Matt Venezia was live this morning about things that are popping off right now when it comes to perhaps Amazon scams, maybe doing that. Also, sports betting scams. A lot of sports betting really taking off now that football season has arrived. If you want to be in the know about what to look out for, Matt Venezia has it live for you, or has it for you right there. Check out that story.
Be in the know about that deadline. Today at 8 a.m., Fortify Roof Grants, the next round. That application period begins at 8 a.m. today. This is for those who live in the coastal zone. Think Assumption, Ascension, parts of Livingston like Lake Maurepas. That's going to open today. If you applied in February of this year or perhaps September of last year, you are automatically eligible for this round. We've got that link waiting for you on our website.
Yeah, go ahead and log on, see if you can't figure out how to be a part of that. We'll see you again in about 10 minutes.
Now's the time to score huge truck savings at Team Toyota, where you can get a new 25 Tacoma for just $299 a month, or get 1.99% financing for 72 months on a new 25 Tundra. For work or play, we have you covered at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.